Hello, Love 52. How are you? Hey, this is Wednesday of week 35, and I'm just wanting to help clarify, giving my opinions. Agree, disagree, it's up to you. But I want to help us understand, clarify healthy self love. I've talked to people through the years, professionally and personally, maybe you've even had these conversations. I ask people, when's the last time you've loved yourself? And I hear things, probably things you've said. I know I've said it in the past. Things like, oh, I haven't had time to love myself lately. I'm loving everyone else. I've got to love everyone else like it's an obligation. I've got to love everyone else, and I tend to love everyone else before I love myself. And, oftentimes I don't have time left for me. Wow, that's a shame. But I think as I talk with these individuals, they kind of see loving the action a little different than we do here at Love 52. They don't use the four ingredients: interest, time, energy, and attention. They oftentimes, people who say I don't have time to love myself, they kind of have a different kind of expectation of what that looks like, or different definition. Almost, they make it sound like loving is work. And I understand that. I've been there in the past. Another thing I hear people say is, well, I haven't loved myself lately because I don't really think I've deserved it. Now, I'm guessing if you and I were able to sit down and talk, and I asked you, is love something that is earned? Is love something that people have to work for? Is it a reward? My guess is you would say, no, love is unconditional, right? Which means love is not a reward. It's not the end. You don't get it because you checked off enough boxes. No, unconditional means there's no conditions. I mean, that's pretty simple. But then how come I have said it? Maybe you have said it also. And I know we have heard people say that they don't feel like they've deserved it. Well, that kind of ties into other things we've talked about here at Love 52, like forgiving ourselves, etc., etc. And we'll talk about that again sometime. But self-love, man, when it's authentic, it's healthy. Self-love, when it's genuine, we realize it can be something we can do often. The last couple days, I had the privilege, I had the opportunity to go surfing and to go paddleboarding. I don't always have those opportunities, but I have opportunities to still love myself every day, just like you do. According to me, maybe you don't agree. Loving myself doesn't mean I have to do elaborate things. I don't have to go get spa treatments. I don't have to go surfing. I don't have to spend money to love myself. It can be reading. I know some of you are laughing at me right now. I like to read sometimes, but maybe reading is your thing. Gardening. Maybe it's baking. Maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe it's going for a jog. Engaging in your hobbies, your interests. Not everything costs money. And when we love ourselves, we don't always have to spend money. Yes, a special treat, whether it's a spa treatment or, spending money on yourself with the different gifts. Yes, that can be great. But don't let that be the only time you're loving yourself. If I love myself consistently, genuinely, and authentically, I'm going to love others way better. So make sure you're loving yourself and spreading love and accepting the authentic love people want to give you. All right, we will continue to talk about this, but let's make loving ourselves a healthy thing, right? Not a reward, not a deserved. Now leave those words out. Just love yourself because you are important to you. Plain and simple. All right. We'll talk later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.